taking a more mindful approach to the coronavirus. Mindfulness is hugely beneficial for dealing with difficult situations. It helps us to calm the mind and focus on the facts of the challenges we face. Without focus, our minds can become distracted and overwhelmed by thoughts of worst-case scenarios. This can then, in turn, lead to panic and irrational behaviour. We've already seen this in our supermarkets, in relation to food and toiletries, despite the assurance from supermarket chains that the supply network is in perfect working order, and we're not going to run out anytime soon. I'll take you through a short mindfulness practice to allow you to become more present and calm. Then we'll discuss how to apply a more mindful approach to this situation, so that you can accept and deal with it more easily. We'll do this with one of the most effective mindfulness exercises and my own personal favourite, the body scan. No experience is required, but you may make yourself comfortable and reduce surrounding distractions if you choose. Nonetheless, you can still benefit greatly from this practice. When distracting thoughts arise, and they will, simply acknowledge them and then return to the practice. You can pause this recording for a moment if you wish to make yourself more comfortable. Begin by imagining that you are wearing your body as a suit of clothing. You are inside this suit, becoming more aware of how your body feels and fits with each breath you take. You start to notice how your feet feel, in your socks, in your shoes, or perhaps barefoot. You may move your toes or ankles to help bring your awareness down to these areas. You now start to notice how your lower legs feel, from your ankles to your knees. Feeling the skin on the surface and the muscles deep inside. Allow your awareness now to move through the knees to the thighs, front, back, inside, and outside. With each breath, you feel your legs more fully. Become aware now of the sensations in your hips and your pelvis. Feeling your skin on the outside and your joints deep inside. You may be aware of the seat under you if you're sitting, or tension in your muscles as you stand. You are now aware of your legs from your toes, through your ankles, your shins, your knees, your thighs, and into your hips. Bring your awareness slowly to the belly and notice any movement that comes on each breath. You may find that any tension present in the belly relaxes as you bring your awareness to it. This awareness moves slowly around your sides, into your lower back, and then gently upwards along your spine, between your shoulder blades. You're still aware of the sensations in your legs. From your upper spine, bring your attention out across your shoulder blades, around your ribs, to your chest, and deep inside to your heart and lungs. You notice any movement of your ribs on the in-breath and the out-breath. You may even feel your own heartbeat. Bring your attention now out along your shoulders and let it flow slowly down your arms, through your elbows, to your forearms, wrists, and hands. You may notice that they fall more comfortably as your attention pours over them. You are now fully aware of your entire bodysuit, from your legs to your waist, to your belly, your chest, shoulders, and arms. Each breath bringing you deeper into the body and allowing you to return to this present moment. Allow your focus now to move to your throat, your neck, your chin, and your jaws. Notice if your lips are closed or relaxed and open. Feel your nose and the air that passes through it, your cheeks, your eyes, and your eyelids. Bring attention to any sensations in your forehead and temples. Now notice how your entire head feels from the inside out. Still aware of the rest of the body from the feet to the ankles, knees, hips, spine, chest, shoulders, arms and hands. While keeping this extra presence in the body, we'll now discuss how to approach our current situation more mindfully. We can be conscious of how much thought and energy we give to worst case scenarios. Instead of getting drawn into social media and news, we can focus on following the advice given by healthcare experts who are in the know. It's worth remembering that experts all over the world are working on cures and vaccines for our benefit. In the meantime, we can do our bit to help reduce the workload on them by following recommendations of social distancing and hand washing. Obsessively following social media and news channels for round-the-clock updates will only cause stress. Sharing fearful and negative information will not improve the situation, but it will spread anxiety. Instead, we can spend our time doing things that promote relaxation and feel-good factor. We can read, play music, do art, or watch movies. I would suggest including comedies. All these mood enhancers will boost our immune system by returning us to the calmer parasympathetic nervous system state in which we produce more immune cells. Other immune boosters include healthy eating, fresh air, moderate exercise, a natural sleep pattern, staying warm, and various plant-based medicines that you can learn about from the many experts online. We can empower ourselves by learning and applying what works best for us. We can remember how resilient human beings are to put this in perspective. We can acknowledge that people have endured far greater hardships than spending a few weeks in the comfort of our own homes. Some of them might even consider this a holiday. We can look for ways to support one another, especially those that are the most vulnerable or scared. It's worth keeping in mind that those that act the most irrationally are also the most fearful. We can lend them our strength and common sense if theirs is lacking. Our ability to work together has always been humanity's greatest strength, and this is an opportunity to use it. To live in the present moment and reduce our stress levels, we can acknowledge that we are currently safe, healthy, and very likely to remain that way. We can follow the advice given by the experts, take practical precautions, and then enjoy any extra time that we may have to spend at home. We can use our present situation to do the good things that we wouldn't have time for otherwise. We can shift our focus to what we can do to turn this situation into a blessing. To finish this session mindfully, we'll do a short breath-based mindful practice. Return once more to feeling your body suit, but now focus your attention on your breath. Notice sensations and sounds as the air passes through your nose or mouth. Bring awareness to your throat. Feel your chest as air enters and leaves your lungs. Notice any sensations in the diaphragm and belly. As you are now aware of all the sensations of your breath, you can begin to time your breath to a 7-second in-breath and 11-second out-breath. 7 counts on a deep in-breath, with 11 counts on a full out-breath. As you breathe, you are aware of how your breath feels and sounds. Counting slowly 7 seconds on the in-breath, 11 seconds on the out-breath. If your mind becomes distracted, return to the count and the breath. Focus on the count. Focus on the breath. Seven counts on the in-breath. 11 counts on the out-breath. Aware of how your breath feels and sounds. Now bring your awareness slowly back to your entire body and your surroundings. For the rest of the day, allow your breath to bring you back to the present moment and calmness anytime you need it. I'll upload these mindful practices individually for you to listen to on their own if you choose. Please feel free to share these recordings with others.